Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out AutoForge. Now, this is a super interesting, brand new automation-style game. It has just released. We're going to jump into it. Right, let's play on Orbital World. That is completely fine. Let's jump into the game. So, the premise of this one is kind of cool. We play as this sort of robotic creature who is waking up from a period of slumber, and we truthfully don't really know too much about this world. So this is kind of the world in which we inhabit at the moment. There is sort of a big map that is much larger than what we can actually see at present. But for now, this is all the intel that we've got. There is this big sort of crystal sort of structure behind us called apotheosis. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it's this big sort of weird thing, and when we jump into it, we can see that it's an emitter, and we're actually able to unlock different regions of the world if we're able to supply it with materials, which is going to give us a little bit more information with regards to our surroundings. We've also got a mainframe here, which I will talk about in a little bit, and there's also some tutorial sort of things that we're going to have to go through, which is fine because it'll walk us through the sort of very basic components of the game. Now, we can interact with the world, and we can in fact harvest anything and everything that we want in order to make our automation journey as easy, as smooth as possible. We got a little bit of wood, we got a little bit of stone over here, we got some rocks. Very nice. There are some torches that already happen to be placed around here. I'm not going to mess with them altogether too much. There is a chest, which is just chilling. This has got some void matter, some oil clots, and some health canisters. We'll pick up all of that stuff just so that we can have it in our inventory. We'll harvest more of these rocks. What is this here? This is an iron ore deposit. Now, interestingly, kind of there are only two dimensions in this game. However, we can also like dig the soil like behind the world in order to expose the world and get additional light. I don't know how useful that's going to be over the course of time, but it is something that we can do. Now, we got a couple of different objectives here. Craft a forge in the structures menu. Let's jump into the structures menu and see what we've got. A forge costs 8 stone. I'll get that built immediately. We got a little production queue up here. Just like, you know, Factorio or whatever, we're able to make stuff in our inventory. We're able to automate sort of mining and extraction and all of that good stuff. I'll build a chest as well. Anyway, we'll pop into our inventory here, and we will get our forge down. We'll throw a little bit of wood into the forge right there, and in fact, we will manually mine out a little bit of iron ore in order to just get our forge going. Now, bear in mind, we will be able to automate this, and we're going to be able to automate this very early on. There's none of this sort of, you know, we don't need to do any manual labor. Not too much manual labor anyway. Hopefully just about 15 bits of iron ore, and we'll throw them into the furnace, and we'll just sort of let that happen, and then hopefully I'll never need to mine iron by hand again. That's the dream anyway. Anyway, throw that in there. We will also stick a chest right about here. We can actually see on the forge that there is a little output. So very handily, we're going to be able to output immediately whatever we're producing here, which in this case is iron ore, immediately into this chest, which is already looking absolutely grand. And happy days, we will have our 5 iron ingots very shortly indeed. Okay, so what do we got going on down here? We have got, we've got tab. There we go. We got our inventory. We've got a crafting menu, which I've already shown off. We have got a research menu, which is fantastic. It's very expansive, actually. Looking very impressive. It looks like we've also got sort of efficiency upgrades down here. Yeah, pumping upgrades, research speed, etc. But where we're going to start is probably right at the very start with basic extraction. Is going to cost us 5 iron ingots to do, and it's going to allow us to learn the secrets of automation. There we go. I'll grab that. I'll head into my, didn't mean to rotate that. I'll head into my research menu, and we will get that researched. It should take no time at all. And hopefully, actually, whilst we're waiting for that to happen, why don't I manually mine just a little bit of additional iron so that we can make sure that we have plenty for our delightful little forge. There we go, which has just gone out. And also I'll need to make sure that it's restocked with some combustible material, such as wood, in order to make sure that it continues to operate. Looks like we've got plenty of wood in there. Excellent. Okay, throw more iron in. Happy, happy days. So, we've got basic extraction. What does that mean for us? Well, it means very, very specifically that we have unlocked one specific building. This is the crank drill. In order to build the crank drill, we've got a little list up there in the top left-hand corner, but it's going to cost us 2 cranks and 3 planks. Planks cost wood, cranks cost iron ingots and planks, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should have the required components by taking a little bit of wood out of there. Let's see if we can make 2 of those. Excellent. What else did I say that we needed? We needed 3 planks. I'll make 2 more of those, and I think we'll have all the goods necessary to make this happen. Because each time we make a plank, we get 2 planks. Brilliant. Okay, so it's going to make us a crank drill. Very, very chuffed with that. We're still continuing to refine a little bit of iron, and in the meantime, we've managed to get ourselves a crank drill. The crank drill kind of works exactly how you would expect. It is the very lowest form of automation, and we need to manually crank. We need to manually crank this. But once it's going, it gets us an output of 6.6 whatevers, in this case iron ore per minute. Now, we can actually rotate the output of this. That little green arrow signifies the output. And just like that, we have created a completely automated setup. That's just it. As long as I, sort of manually fill the... as long as I manually fill this up with the occasional little bit of wood, and we're going to need to be careful about... wood, because I don't actually have a tremendous amount of the stuff. But I think there's a wood source. Yeah, there's a wood source right over here. So that's going to give us an unlimited amount of wood. It would be good to get an additional... crank just for this, so that we can continue to extract a little bit of wood. I'll maybe try and do that now, in fact. Yeah, give me a crank drill. That is going to use up some of our iron ore, because we need to expand the apotheosis emitter, which is that big thing that I was chatting about at the very start. There we go. Let's get that crank drill, and we will head over to here. Now, we've already got that void matter that was sitting in the chest at the very start, and we've also got the iron ingot. Boom. We will get that. Now, you might not have seen what specifically happened, but the edge of the map was covered with this sort of... Ooh, look, there we go. We can actually see it. The edge of the map was covered with this sort of black, gunky sort of pixel stuff. Now we have a full view of the world. Oh, you can see the sort of pixelation up there. We have a full view of the world, and we have unlocked the slot. Explore nearby for ancient tech. We need to find ancient tech. I presume there's going to be some... Is that ancient tech? That looks ancient techy up there. In fact, can I just immediately head up here? Entangled ancient tech. He's got it. He's got it. I'll collect it. Brilliant. And we can upgrade at the apotheosis mainframe. Very, very cool. So again, we'll chat about this thing. This is like a little sort of upgrade cache for just ourselves. This is going to grant us the power of apotheosis, boosting health by 4, harvesting power by 50%, and crafting speed by 25%. Don't mind if I diddly do. That is pretty fantastic. And we can also surface, navigate up and reach the surface of the world. Press V to swap to combat mode. Kill an oil slime. Destroy an oil slime spawner. Before I do that, I want to make sure that we're all sort of set up down here. And in order to do that, I am going to make sure that I get my my wood system set up, my wood extraction system set up, at least to the best of my ability at the present moment. It's going to be a very uninspiring crank setup, I must say. That's fine. Now, I think I have to put the chests... In fact, do I even have the ability to make a chest? I need 5 planks, and I have got nowhere near that amount of wood, so we're just going to have to leave it there for now. In fact, if I harvest this little bundle of logs, we might get it. Now, I don't think that, unfortunately, we can place this wooden chest in the sky as much as I might like to connect up the crank drill to the wooden chest. I can always try. Yeah, no, you're only, unfortunately, going to be allowed on the ground there. But that's not a problem, because sooner rather than later, I hope, we will find a way to construct pipes, which is very, very exciting indeed. Anyway, the point is that even without the... There we go. Make sure that you're cranked up. Even without a little sort of external storage place, we will still have the ability to... We'll still have the ability to do this. Right, should we go and get this... Should we go and get this mission... There we go. Go and get this mission done, I hope. Can I even jump up here? Ooh, it's going to be a little close, actually. Can I dig the stone out? Amazing. Amazing. Is there anything up here for me? I presume I can surface, but I might not be able to surface, like, right from here. We may have to dig up a little bit, but I'll explore a little bit just to see if there is a sort of direct route up. This looks like... Well, first of all, it looks like I need to get some flippin' torches. That's what it looks like. That looks like a source of wood over there. Okay, that is worth bearing in mind. Goodness gracious me. It is very, very dark. I'd love to get a torch or something, you know? That would be amazing. Oh, fantastic. We've reached the surface. Right. Let's dig up here. They seem quite aggressive. Oh my goodness, it's nice and bright. Right, let's press V. We'll swap into combat mode. Oh, I love it. I can cut through the world. That is, quite simply, fantastic. Love to see it. Let's move all of this soil out of here. Let's harvest everything. Let's get all of those oil slimes. Oh, goodness gracious me. A drowned tree. Fantastic. Lots and lots of resources. But also, we're at the surface of the world. It's very, very nice and bright. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, there is a way that we can craft torches. It's with these oil clots that I got. I need to destroy a spawner as well, don't I? We'll go into V mode. Okay, these guys are... That's a snail thing. Okay, we got a snail thing too. Do I want to destroy you? I probably don't want to. What do we got? Discover an expansive iron ore deposit. Discover an expansive wood deposit. Discover a stone deposit. Discover a mana deposit. Okay. Thank you. I will take your oil. I will take your oil and I will enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Can I get you into my hot bar up there, please? So that I can place some torches and not feel like I am absolutely, you know, just constantly in the dark here. That's wood over there. That's fine. Drop down this way. We got 15 torches. We might as well spend them, right? That's a little bit overkill. Oh my goodness gracious, man. I didn't even realize we got like like a cannon thing. Wow, okay. Yeah, give me the... Oh, I need to be in build mode. There we go. Give me these torches back. I only need one torch up there. Okay, cool. Lovely little exploration over there. An expansive iron ore deposit. Seek out Sparkies. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's oh yeah, let's grab some additional bits and bobs. Let's also check out the research tech tree. See what we've got here. So, foundations, that's going to allow us scaffolding ladders, stuff like that. Automation. Automation seems like the thing that I should go for. It requires mana and iron ingots. I don't have mana at the moment. Intermediate extraction, a combustion drill for 20 iron ingots, and basic transportation. But that is going to require iron gears. And iron gears, do I even have the ability to make iron gears at the moment? I don't think that I necessarily do, unless that is something that I do. I totally do. I totally do. That is amazing. Okay, grab this. Let's go and make some iron gears, and let's get that flipping research done. Okay, crank drill. Let's make sure that you're nice and cranked. Phenomenal. Let's make sure that you are juiced up fully. Let's take all of the 39 ingots. Holy heck, that is fantastic. And I would like to make 20 of these, right? I'll make 20. I've already got a few in the works, so that's fine. It was only 10. Okay, we'll reduce that. We'll reduce it. We can have a few spare. That's completely fine. And then I guess we'll probably just come over here and light up the world a little bit more. Doesn't look like there is a... Oh, I tell you what, we can see the sparkles. We can see the sparkles through the world. Do I want to tunnel through to any of them right now? Not particularly, I must say. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we don't... Oh, I'm going to need to... There we go. A little bit of dodging there. Can we cut through here? We can. You jerk. Give me your oil sacks. I will take that as recompense for the fact that you you dealt me a little bit of damage there. Right, what the heck is this? Some jelly thing? It's a glow boy? It's literally called a glow boy. It just gave me wood though, so not very interesting. Yeah, I mean, we cut through the world like butter, quite frankly. So why don't we go to what I think is probably the nearest deposit here? Looks like silver ore. I imagine that the sparkles are just going to signify the start of, or the center of the deposit. I don't think there's going to be anything more for us right here, which is fine. I should be, whilst I'm waiting for this to happen, let's get research started. Okay, so we got a silver ore deposit. I mean, that's great. I'm delighted. Oh, there's some enemies over there. And they all have low HP, which means that something interesting happened. Right. What about up here? This seems like a dangerous game. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to get some scaffolding or some form of way to actually elevate myself up here. I'm gonna be able to cut far, but not far enough, and my jump, quite frankly, is just a little shy. Let's see if we can try and get the scaffolding done. Whatever that is, 10 stone, 10 plank. We can absolutely do that, right? We don't have 10 stone or 10 planks at the moment, but we can do it right now. Get that. And then yoink over here. Make sure that you're still on the go. It is kind of annoying that we repetitively have to deal with these cranks, but it's only until we get the combustion generators up and running. You know, we'll sort it out, don't worry. Okay. That's looking good. Iron, another 26 iron. That is amazing. Back into the tech tree. What did I say? Oh yeah, we've got that. That's definitely underway. Okay, so ladders would be fantastic. We'll see if we can try and reach that one. That one we've already got to, right? Yeah, I think we already discovered this wood deposit. I don't think this is going to be... I don't think this will count as a wood deposit discovery, but you never know. Maybe if we extract it all. I think it's literally just a normal wood deposit, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make the executive decision that that's a normal wood deposit. This looks like it's something... Oh, you jerk. You absolute jerk. Yeah, we should probably think about, like, blocking off that entrance that I, you know, foolhardily opened up in order to access those chumps. Right, what do we got here? We got sandstone. Again, feels like a, you know, feels like a great deposit to have. It's just not an objective that we have at the moment. Which is nice. Again, great. I know I see you coming down. Open it up a little bit. You fell right into my trap. You activated my trap card. Right. Let's... Maybe shouldn't have done that. What is that? Stone deposit? It looks to me to be a normal stone deposit. I think so anyway. Yeah. Seeking out sparkles. I'm seeking out the sparkles, but each and every sparkle that I go to seems to already be something that I've already discovered or not relevant for the mission. Anyway, the good news is, let's see if we can try and get some ladders, which will allow me to get up this area specifically. I'll harvest this rock whilst I'm waiting, and it might be worth my time to get the ladder equipped to my hotbar over here. There we go. Amazing. And we'll leave that as is. And hopefully, we'll at least get whatever it is that we're looking for here. This is iron. This is iron. This is iron. This is positive. So that means that we only need mana, which is good. And mana has got to be... It's got to be one of the few remaining sparkles that we've got, which is good. Also, there is a possibility that we just need to mine out the whole thing. And if we mine out the whole thing, then we'll be given the all clear to get that little ticky box in the mission. Okay. This looks expansive to me. I don't know I don't know what an expansive iron deposit looks like, but this looks expansive. Come on. This is expansive, right? There's an entire other world up there. Oh, well, that's great. I missed that one. Well, we'll mine up there anyway, since we're here. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good, I think. Can I mine you out? Yeah, that looks expansive. That looks absolutely expansive. Let's chop down this tree and whatever. That's a win in my books. What the heck is this? Ooh, a Krankos. Oh no, did I fall asleep again? Thanks for waking me, brother. Who knows how long I was out for? Who knows? What can you do? That's much better? If you're looking for the comms device, then you should explore the region to the east. If you're looking for the comms device, you should explore the region to the east. Okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. This is mana. This is mana. Okay, excellent. We have found the mana deposit, which is good. And that is going to allow us to progress a mission. I don't know which research objective it actually is, but we can do that. There we go. You're not going to give me the tick box if I uncover the whole darn thing, are you? You're such a jerk, video game. You're such a jerk. Look at that. It's an unblemished mana deposit. Oh, maybe I need to mine from it. That's what maybe that's what I need to do. I mine from mine from you. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I've done it. Right. What is our objective with regards to mana? Automation specifically will require 10 mana. We get mana just like straight out of the wall, which is pretty freaking nice. Do I have enough? I've got enough for a crank drill. I've also got those transport tubes that I haven't yet built. I would kind of love to get the next level of extractor as well. Intermediate extraction. You know what? Let's queue up the research for that. I've got the 20 iron ingots. We might as well do it. I'll queue up this too because I've got the iron ingots and I'll soon have the mana. After my crafting, I have produced a crank drill, which I will put down there, and I will make sure that we are cranking. Amazing. That is really, really good. And in fact, if I am not mistaken, I should have the resources to make a wooden chest and to make a couple of transport tubes. And with those ingredients, I should, if I rotate this little output around appropriately, we should be able to make ourselves a very, very tiny little bit of automated... that was the wrong direction. There we go. A tiny little bit of automated setup. I hope that this can be moved in here. There we go. Okay, I set it up the wrong way initially, but that's looking good. That's fantastic. Right. So that is everything that we could possibly need. We can obviously sort of have multiple of these drills set up on this specific source. Let's go and light up the rest of the world. And let's also mine from the stone deposit. And mine from the wood deposit. Amazing. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Give me your gloopy, gloopy oil. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, they're infecting the place. Well, we'll destroy you. Nice and easy. Okay, place scaffolding over the top of a transport tube, place scaffolding over the top of a structure. Yeah, we can do that, and I will do that in just a second. Can I make some more impressive combustion drills? Yeah, we absolutely can. Iron ingots, iron gear, and a forge. Okay, I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. We can also get a bypass now. That's really, really nice. We're working through that automation setup. That's really, really cool. Crank generator, power relay, assembler, mana fiber. I haven't actually made any scaffolding yet. We'll queue up a few scaffoldings. And I will actually see if we can... wrong mode. Take that down. Maybe seems like a bit of a funny place to put my initial combustion drill, but I think here is absolutely fine, you know? We'll get that rotated around. We'll get some of those right in there, and we'll make sure that this is fed with biofuel. Refined vegetation. Fantastic. That is an incredible level of output, actually. That's a really, really decent level. We've only got one bit of wood in there for now. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. What do we need? We need more iron and presumably more stone as well. Yeah, it'd be great if we could automate our stone production too, because, well, we're going to need it. Also, that combustion drill, I think I'm going to just take... this crank. I think I'm just going to take this crank down. We'll go nab the additional... We'll take about half the biofuel from here. And we'll just stick this into our little iron setup, because that is going to keep things going for a heckin' long time to come. Beautiful. There's still, yeah, 1,000 resources here. That's an absolute plentiful amount, and we're going to have an overflowing amount of iron coming through here. So very, very happy with that. Right, place scaffolding over the top of the transport tube and over the top of the structure. We'll go and do that right now. So scaffolding goes there, and then transport tube goes there. I think we can climb up it, right? Yeah, we can climb up it and then drop down the individual things. Research the automation technology. We're working through that right now. Place down an assembler. Place down a crank generator. Sure, happy to do that. Are we making some sweet, sweet progress? We are. I think I need some more iron ingots, though, right? Or indeed some more mana. It could even be some more mana. I think it might be the more mana. Let's head up top. What's the quickest way to get to the mana central bit? It's this way. Of course. Just jumping, even though that's a little bit irritating. And of course, we'll need to make sure that you're continually cranked. Unless, of course, we can grab ourselves a combustion drill, which I will do. Get that sorted, get that mana into my inventory so that we can start working through that automation again. And as soon as the crank drill is up and running, which will be in a few seconds, that'll be fine. Or the combustion drill is up and running, we can get through that in a couple of seconds. That is good. I don't have any of the biomass stuff on me at the moment. That should be fine. Rotate that around. Can I put in wood? Yeah, I can put in wood. That's completely fine. Don't have any biomass on me, but wood will do. Wood will do just fine for now. Right, we've researched the automation technology. We need to place down an assembler. Let's have a little look. Accepts components and outputs the programmed product. I will build one. It's going to take 13 seconds. That's no time at all. I kind of dig it. Okay. Anything else interesting on the surface that I've missed? There's a little bit of sort of existing infrastructure. I kind of don't want to kill this spawner, because I feel like if I destroy the spawner, it's going to stop spawning the things, and I want the things, you know? I want the oil globules for my own nefarious purposes. Well, nefarious is maybe, you know, pushing it a little bit, but sure. Anyway, give me an assembler. What do we need for an assembler? A crank generator. Power the assembler with a power relay. A crank generator is literally just a generator, but we can make that in the assembler, actually. But I need to make one separately. What do we need? Literally more iron ingots, and also... Get out of here, buddy. I need to do something about that. I need to do something about that, like, immediately. What? Oh, I see. You weren't facing in the right direction. Well, that's a darned nuisance. That is a real pain in the backside. What about you over here? You facing in the right direction? So you're facing in the right direction. Look at that. 61 wood. 61 wood ready to rock and roll. Okay. Well, we'll get this crank generator down. We'll get the power relay built. Shouldn't need too many more components for it. We'll build a single power relay. We'll get that done right now. And we'll get that sorted. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cranks are planks. I mean, we can make a few planks just to sort of hold them in our inventory. But we still need more iron anyway. Which is fine. That should be enough. 2 of those. Oh, and then the gears as well. Yeah, so we're gonna need more. Come on, video game. It's time. Let's get this done. We literally need 2 gears and 2 gears and 5 iron ingots. Okay, we definitely got enough now. We've definitely got enough for a crank generator. Oh, yeah, what do we need for the next components? We need void matter, we need iron gears, void matter, iron gears, void matter, iron gears. Loads and loads of void matter, actually. Don't think that we can make void matter in this place, but that's fine. Right, so get one of those, get a power relay. We can stick that on the wall, so we might as well, instead of wasting space. That's good. Let's crank it. Let's crank it. We're cranking it. Research essence folding. Place down a distiller. Okay, so presumably essence folding. 20 cranks and iron gears. Right, so I tell you what. Why don't we make iron gears? Why don't we make iron gears? It's going to require iron ingots. Like, that's fine. You should be able to go, if I'm not mistaken. It says that you should work. Do I need to do anything? I don't think I need to do anything, right? Oh, we need more than 1 iron. We need more than 1 iron ingot, of course. Yeah, so do I want to automate? Do I want to automate this now? So I think we can, I mean, we can, like, pull. We can, like, pull from here if I want to. I believe we can pull. I may need to get additional... I may need to get an additional resource. But what if I remove you? And what if we just have, like, straight... What if I just have a straight sort of tubular connection? It almost seems, like, absolutely silly to have... Can I go behind the mainframe? I think I can go behind the mainframe. I just don't have anywhere near the number of components that I need to actually do it. Or actually, no, I can't. I need to go above the mainframe. Here we go. Right. This seems like a very, very bad idea for quite a lot of effort. And I don't think... I'm not convinced that we're going to be allowed to build here. This seems like a very, very bad idea. This seems like a very, very bad idea. Why do I need to automate this? I don't necessarily need to automate it right now. I just need the gears. I just need the gears. You know what? Just leave it in a box. Leave it in a box. There's no point in trying to overcomplicate it, Potato. Leave it in a box for now. The crank generator gives us an unlimited amount of energy. We don't need to worry about it. I'll just occasionally crank it. I can get myself a second assembler, which is going to be 6 iron ingots, 4 iron gears, and 5 mana. That's a little bit more iron ore than I actually have at the moment. But get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Right, what did I need for the essence distilling? It's literally iron gears and cranks, and the cranks are more iron ingots and a few planks too. Yeah, so we pretty much just need to automate. Pretty much just need to automate this. Can I stick down... I can stick down a scaffolding, then I can stick down a crate. Which can go as the output, which will be completely fine for now. There we go. And that will just hold the gears until I need them at some point later on in the future. This doorway is not working for me. Is not a good setup. Not a good setup at all. Right. Okay, manually move the bits across here. Very, very highly inefficient, but not necessarily the end of the world. So the idea is we'd presumably set up sort of some sort of automated pipe network to bring resources down to a sort of central area. I mean, I think this area is probably reserved for, you know, like high-level machinery and stuff that like will sync up with the emitter. So presumably like a production area up here would be a pretty sensible thing to do. Although once it's automated, these power relays seem like they're pretty effective at transporting things like over long distance anyway. So no biggie on that front. This is a pretty darn efficient way of making these gears. Actually, this is really nice. This is really, really nice. Yeah, what did I say? I need cranks. Yeah, let's see if I can try and make all the cranks right now. We need iron ingots for the cranks. I keep checking. What is it? 20? 20 cranks? Yeah, okay. Give me more. Max that out, would you? And oh wow, holy cow. We have got a lot of stuff here. This is yeah, this is slightly problematic. Let me see if we can try and actually do a bit of a better iron setup. Whilst we're waiting for all that to happen, let's see if we can try and set up a bit of a better setup up here, because I should have the resources that I need to make this happen. So we can do just a single, maybe 2 crank generators for now. The output needs to be set to the bottom for both. We'll crank them both. Marvelous. And we'll get you cranking as well. That's wonderful. And then I'm going to see... Can we merge... hold on. Can we merge... Wrong flipping mode. Can we merge 2 pipes together? We may need to get a splitter or a reverse splitter of some sort, but that looks fine to me. Again, that is annoying that little bit of fungus exists there, but that's fine. This is why we have scaffolding, presumably. Right. Out of range. And then, what we can do is we can build ourselves some forges. Let's go for 3, actually. Let's go for 3. 3 is fine. And we'll see if we can sort of strategically place these forges here and here. Now, there is this whole sort of collection range situation going on. So we can actually see, like, at which range they will take resources from, which is really, really cool. I love how you can toggle that. That's actually pretty unique. Because the pipes don't actually work. In fact, we should theoretically, there we go, literally just be able to do that. We don't even need to go the sort of full way. But that is, I think, a pretty darn interesting way of going about doing things. Let's, there we go, get you pumped into there. And you know what, let's go for 2 bits of biomass, which is going to burn through like really, really quickly. But look, that's kind of okay. And ideally, if we were able to sort of scaffold down here, we can't dig this now because it's supported, but if we wanted to get an output, you know, place them all in scaffolding and then have pipes below, we could definitely set that up. That would be something that we could, you know, very, very feasibly do. I need to get some additional wood because I've just burned through it all. You absolute jerks! There we go. Okay. 10. Beautiful. And then let's get the rest of these into here. Let's pick up any remaining gears. We're actually already halfway through the essence folding process, which is kind of nice. We're going to get a distiller and a foldery. At least I hope we're going to get a distiller and a foldery. We'll take those gears. And again, we'll continue working through that. Perfect. That should take no time at all. And in the meantime, we can return back upstairs and grab the spoils of my increased automated setup, which are actually splurting all over the floor because I so didn't think about forward planning. But you know what? It actually doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. Let's build the gears manually. That's fine. Grab those. Okay, that'll be the research donezo. Presumably, we want to be somewhat careful about where we put these bits of equipment. What do we need? Silver ingots in a distiller and a mana fiber in the foundry. Okay, well, look, I'm not gonna do it. It doesn't particularly matter, I don't think. But anyway, the point is that I'm sure one of these would give us the ability to create void essence. Probably this one. The distiller would give us the essence, I think, and the essence is what we would use to unlock additional sort of bits and bobs. There's a whole bunch of resources that I have no doubt not even begun to understand and discover. I mean, I have literally sort of discovered a very, very tiny, small bit of the map. I would really, really check this one out, folks. If you can't tell, I am unbelievably excited for what this game has to offer. It is in early access, or it is going to be in early access when the game comes out. But check it out. See what you think. I think it's great. I'm really, really interested to see where it goes. I'm very, very excited for the future of AutoForge. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.